Hi, I'm Jerry Penor. I would like to introduce you to the Hogfoot center stand. I'd like to introduce you to the Hogfoot center stand for air ride bikes. Right. The Softail market has really grown, so I decided to build a Softail. I built a bagger a couple years back, and one of the most impressive things about having a custom bagger was when I pulled up to a show or bar or whatnot, I was able to pull up, put my stand out, air down onto it, get off the bike, and that was really impressive for people. So that was kind of the cool factor. Well, so I decided to build a Softail instead of having a bagger. I still have my bagger, but I built a Softail. And I thought, well, I can go anywhere and, just get a center stand, because they make them for baggers all day long. Well, come to find that I couldn't find one. So after building my bike, I had to use things like this at shows to showcase my bike and what would stand straight up. So I made a couple different type of blocks. So I went on the search for a center stand for the Softail. Well, come to find, nobody makes one. The only way you could get one for an air ride bike was to get somebody to make you one. So I went on the search and found some custom builders that would build me one for like $500. Well, I was like, sure, I want to get one. Well, come to find they're too busy. They're not going to spend their time making something for me when they could be building a custom bike. So I never got an answer back. Therefore, on the search again. Well, I came across an old video of a guy named Danny Boy who had something he called the Hogfoot center stand. And it was an old 2009 video, and the product was no longer available. Well, I called Danny Boy, and after a lengthy discussion about the Hogfoot, he had told me he had gotten cancer in 2009 and decided that, he got rid of his bike. He wanted to beat this and concentrate on everything on beating cancer. Well, for the last 2 years, he has been cancer-free. So after me contacting him and talking to him, we developed and redeveloped the Hogfoot center stand for air ride bikes. Now, the Hogfoot center stand is a stand made for a Softail that has air ride on it. And the product, this is the newest version of it, looks like this. Now, this product is very well made, adjustable, so it adjusts to the different sizes of frames. It has height adjustment for your feet on the height, because a lot of people are running 21, 26, 30s on their bikes, so the height is going to be different. Very easy to mount on your bike. Now, these are for the Softail line of Harley-Davidson motorcycles from 2017 and earlier models. Where your muffler clamps are, on the stock bike, there's 2 holes that hold your mufflers up. Okay. That's where you would unmount your muffler clamps. This would slide up in there and you'd bolt it in. On the opposite side, a lot of the Harleys have holes that are plugged. In other words, they have plastic plugs in them. You remove those plugs, and that's where the other 2 bolts go on. So it's a very simple application to put on, very simple, to put on. Takes you maybe 15 minutes to put this on your bike. You adjust the height accordingly to your height of your bike. You want to make sure when you do adjust the height that the full weight of the bike is on the stand itself. Because if you have it too short and you deploy your stand and the weight of your bike doesn't come down on that to hold it, your bike will fall over. So you do that, and when you pull up to your bike or whatever, or bar, or whatever you want to do, you pull up, you deploy your stand, you air down your bike onto the stand, get off your bike and walk away. And as you are done or ready to leave, you simply get on your bike, air it up, spring loaded, your stand goes back up, and you're on your way. So that's the Hogfoot center stand. There was two versions of this stand. Our first initial version of this stand. This is the total adjustable stand now. It'll fit any bike from 2017 and down that has air ride on it. The first design we made was this design, which doesn't have the removable spring that you can replace real easy if your spring came out. This is the first version of the Hogfoot center stand. We made 100 of these stands. And at the time, there was a difference between the bikes that had single side exhaust or stock pipes. And after looking at my bike and realizing that if you buy like the Samson Cholo pipes or the Bassani pipes, they give you new muffler clamps, which are thicker than the stock. So these would not fit. It still has the fitment adjustment for the frame, but we found that the arm would hit the muffler clamps. So we made two type like this, with the springs incorporated into the rod. Well designed, works great, but these are only for non-dual exhaust Cholo pipes. And we have 50 of these available. The other 50 that were made for the Cholo pipes didn't even hit the market. They were sold instantly. They sold in 10 minutes. They're all gone. So currently, the only availability is for the non-Cholo pipes, single exhaust type bikes that have air ride. In a couple weeks, we have the newest design coming out, which will be available for the Cholo bikes and any bike. This is a one fit, all adjustable, fit anybody, fit any bike, Softail air ride bike. Again, these stands are for bikes that have air ride only. You need to be able to air down onto the stand. That's a little bit of the history behind the Hogfoot. I hope you enjoyed it. I know these stands are going to be very, very popular, and like I said, I searched for a long time to find a stand, a center stand for my bike. Without having it custom made, these are, with this design, will fit 17 and down bikes. So that is the Hogfoot center stand, and get yours ordered up. These are going to go fast.